I am a hypnotist. So in this session, we are going to hypnotize you. This is going to be an amazing experience, full of release, and it can get emotional for some people, not everybody. If you have any mental health concerns, please contact a psychologist or a doctor before continuing. But right now, make sure you are in a comfortable environment that you can focus only on this and only on yourself for just a little bit. You deserve this time. Make sure you're not cooking or driving or doing anything that needs your attention, like I am right now. Now take a deep breath in and out. Beautiful. Good. Now find a spot across the room directly in front of you, maybe just a little bit above your eyebrows to stare at. Focusing on that spot and the sound of my voice. Good. And as you focus and stare at that spot, breathe in and hold it. Not yet. Now, good. Take another deep breath in. Hold it. Not yet. Good. Let it go. Stare at that spot and that spot. Good. Right there. Let your eyes lock right there. Do not move your eyes. Perfect. As you stare, allow your eyes to get heavy. Notice the differences. Good. Now breathe exactly the way your body just did and keep that pace. Good. Focusing on that spot and that spot only. As you breathe in deeply and exhale slowly. I'm going to count 5 to 1. And as I do, when I say sleep, those eyes will want to close down. 5. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And from this point on, with every exhale, you may start to relax just a little more. 4. Drop your right shoulder. Good. Now your left. Nice. And as you relax a little more, you may notice some part of your body has already begun to let go. 3, eyes heavy, wanting to close, needing to close. Maybe your neck muscles, maybe your shoulder muscles. And as that happens, your awareness starts to drift inward. Each blink becomes a little slower, each pause a little longer, each exhale a little more curious of how deeply you can go. And as you listen to my voice, you begin to relax. And the more you relax, the easier it is to listen to my voice, to notice your eyes closing down longer. Notice your breathing change the second I said that. And as you can feel what's underneath you, you don't have to rush. Maybe you are totally relaxed now, or maybe you will be in a minute. You'll know. That's right. Eyes close down and sleep. Whenever I say the word sleep, the eyes close down faster, deeper, quicker. Now open the eyes and fixate on that spot. Look at that spot. Do not let the eyes blink. Hold them right there. When they do blink, they will blink heavy. And when they blink heavy, the whole body follows my voice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down and sleep. Down, down, down. Deeper, deeper, deeper. Feeling yourself relax totally and completely. Beautiful. Take a slow, deep breath in. And before anything changes, just notice that you're here. Exhale. There comes a moment in life when you reach a path that divides. One direction is familiar. It's worn down, smooth and easy. You've walked it so many times before. You know that path. It's the one where you shrink just a little. Wait just a little longer. Blame circumstances, blame timing, blame other people. It's comfortable. And then there's the other path. It isn't worn. It looks steeper, quieter, less traveled, less clear. More things you'll have to move out of the way, readjust, organize. But something about it calls to you, because that path leads to peace, to confidence, to knowing you climbed something hard and you did it. And today you choose that path. Not because it's easy, but because it's yours. Take another slow breath. Hold it. And as you breathe out, relax totally and completely. Notice the surface beneath you. Notice your breathing. You don't have to relax. You don't have to try. Just notice. Because something interesting happens when a person stops fighting themselves. The nervous system relaxes, recalibrates. The mind reorganizes. And the part of you that already knows how to lead begins to step forward. That has always been a part of you. It's just not always in charge. I once heard a story about a beautiful woman who believed she was being held back by timing, by responsibility, by other people's expectations. She stood outside a gate for years. She told herself, I can't open it yet. She blamed the lock. She blamed the hinges. She blamed the weather. Until one quiet afternoon, she leaned closer and realized there was never a lock. The gate opened inward, and the only thing keeping it closed was her own hesitation. I wonder what shifts you feel now as you realize something similar. There are things you know you can do. You've seen yourself do hard things before. You've carried so many things, so many responsibilities, so many stages, and somewhere along the way, you accepted the story that someone else was holding you back. But what if? What if that was just an old explanation for an outdated version of you? There was another story of a man who lived near the water his entire life. He wasn't a fisherman. He wasn't a sailor. He was a boat builder. He built beautiful boats, strong hulls, perfect lines, carefully sanded wood. People would come from far away to buy what he made, and yet he never sailed. He would walk to the dock in the early morning and run his hand along the edge of the boat he'd just finished and say, one day when there's more time, one day when the weather is right, one day when someone comes with me, one day when I'm absolutely certain I won't fail. He told himself he was waiting for the right conditions, but the truth was quieter than that. He wasn't afraid of the water. He was afraid of discovering how capable he actually was, because building a boat is safe. Sailing it changes you. Years passed. He watched other people take the boats he built and disappear across the horizon. He stood on shore, analyzing wind patterns, checking ropes, adjusting details that were already perfect, until one evening an old sailor stopped beside him and said, "You know, The harbor is the most dangerous place for a boat. The man laughed. No, the storms are dangerous. The sailor shook his head. No, boats are built for storms. They rot in still water. And something in him shifted, not loudly, not dramatically, just a quiet recognition. He wasn't protecting himself by staying docked. He was shrinking. So the next morning, before his mind could negotiate, before he could rehearse every possible problem, he untied the rope. No ceremony, no announcement, just decision. And as the boat drifted away from the dock, he noticed something surprising. The water didn't attack him. The wind didn't punish him. The boat responded exactly as it was built to respond. Because he had built it well. And the part of him that had always been the builder realized he was also the captain of the ship. Listen carefully now. You are not waiting anymore. You are not asking permission. You are not blaming. You are deciding. And the moment you decide, your brain reorganizes around that decision because the mind follows clarity, craves decision and clarity. And you are now clear. You lead yourself. I want you now to take a deep breath in. Feel the pride that you feel and say to yourself, I lead myself now. Again, I lead myself now. And notice what happens in your body when you say it. That shift, that subtle lift in your spine, that steadiness in your chest. That is alignment. Confidence is not loud. Confidence is regulated. Confidence is calm. Think about a mountain. It doesn't shout to prove it's tall. It just stands unmoved, solid. Weather changes, season shifts, storms pass. The mountain remains. And there's a part of you that is exactly like that, unmoved by temporary doubt, unmoved by someone else's confusion, unmoved by hesitation. Take another slow, deep breath and feel that steadiness settling into your shoulders, your chest, your stomach. Calm, certain, regulated. Now imagine you're in front of a dial. It controls your calm confidence. Now feel that confidence. Feel it. Notice where it's set right now. And without forcing it, reach out in your mind and gently turn it up. Feel it growing. Spin it, spin it, spin it. Faster and faster, turning it up. Good. Notice what shifts in your breathing, that excitement you feel while being calm. Turn it up again. Not to arrogance, not to pressure, just to grounded certainty. This is your natural setting. And from this moment forward, anytime you place your hand lightly over your heart and take one steady breath, that dial automatically returns to this level. Installed, set, available. Now you see yourself walking that steeper trail. It requires effort, but your steps are steady. You feel yourself working, your lungs expanding. And instead of exhaustion, you feel invigorated and pride because you chose this. See yourself doing the thing you know you can do, not someday, not when everyone approves, now. Notice how you move differently, how you speak differently, how you make decisions faster. See other people responding to that certainty because the world mirrors belief. Life does not respond to what you say you want. It responds to what you believe you deserve. And now you believe you deserve to take up space, to be seen, to succeed, to move forward. From this moment forward, when you notice hesitation, you breathe once. Place your hand over your heart and the dial resets. When you catch yourself blaming, you smile because you recognize the old path and you choose differently. You lead yourself now. This is automatic. This is natural. This is who you are becoming. No force, no struggle, just alignment. Now imagine standing in front of your younger self, not to rescue, not to fix, but to reassure. You kneel down slightly, look into those younger eyes, and you say, "We're okay now. I've got this." You don't have to carry everything anymore. Notice relief, that relief on that younger face. Notice how that younger self begins to stand taller because leadership feels comfortable and you are leading now. Bring that younger self forward into you, integrated, whole, strong. In a moment, I'm going to count 1 to 5. And when I reach 5, you'll open your eyes feeling steady, clear, and quietly powerful. 1, breathing deeper, bringing in that energy from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. 2, energy returning to your body. 3, shoulders back, spine tall. 4, calm, certainty fully installed. 5, eyes open, wide awake, coming back to full clarity, feeling amazing, confident. And you know something now. You don't need permission. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need unanimous support. You just need to choose the path. And you already have. Blessings, my friends.